I was like the first time I'd basically gone to the barbers on my own. Right.
Is this? I reckon Lozzy would rock a skinhead, man. It would.
Jesus.
Wasn't there something from when you were at school? Didn't you rock up one day from like basically hair
all over?
Yeah, just fucking skull cap.
I was like the first time I'd basically gone to the barbers on my own. Right.
Is this why? This is the truth. This is why he doesn't want to fade. He doesn't trust a professional hairdresser.
Professional. Yes, first of all, Mum drove me to the high street in Galston, right?
Yeah.
She dropped me off. She did some shopping. She went to go get your hair cut.
Right. How old were you at this point?
I can't. Right. Probably like high school.
Yeah, so what, about 13, 14, something like that? Right.
Like that. Yeah. And I could only vaguely remember, because I was like, I'd literally just go in there and my mum would tell him what to do.
Yeah, for sure.
And so I would never pay attention. So I'm like, shit, what do I normally have? what haircut do I normally have? Shit. I remember just sitting there going, I know there was the number 2 mentioned. So at some point, there's going to be a number 2 going on.
That's fucking brilliant.
So I said, number 2. And he went, what, all over? And I just went, yeah. So I'm sat there going, fucking hell, this is quite short. This one, isn't it? It's quite a close cut. I'm normally left with a bit more on top. And he does like the whole thing where he's like, you know.
Oh, he shows you at the end. Shows you,
yeah. And I was like, yeah, that's great, mate. Cheers for that. Yeah. Fucked off out there quicker than I've ever fucked off anywhere else.
Yeah.
Has anyone ever, when he whips the mirror around the back? Because let's face it, no one's ever said, that's shit.
Yeah.
You always go,
great.
Amazing.
Yeah, wow.
Brilliant.
You're an
artist.
artist.
Fantastic.
Like,
you're wasted.
I feel like they know that. I feel like that's
You've got to be able to feel it,
that's their bit where they get
like joke.
No, they just get the mirror out, and that's their bit of like admiration that they get in it. It's
yeah.
You know, like when a football player scores and they celebrate, that's their one, like the mirror.
They're like pan it around.
How many mirrors you done today? They're like, fucking got 5 in, mate.
Yeah. You know they're like absolutely amped if they're like rotating it. And horizontal.
Or if they like sweep it across really quick, they know they've done a shit job.
Yeah, just ignore that bit.
Yeah.
It's when they don't get the mirror right.
Yeah, that's what. Yeah. Did you slip?
Yeah. Sorry, I've only got the mirror facing you. Unfortunately, I ain't got another one.
Fucking, I had
spin you around.
I had a haircut from a very expensive establishment in Norwich. I won't name them because they, other than this one bit, they've done amazing jobs. But it's one of them I used to like treat myself every now and then because they specialise in beards and shit. Anyway, I asked for. I'd been getting a fade. My hairdresser at the time was pregnant, so she took time off. And honestly, I have to say, I when I walked in that barber shop, I honestly felt like I was cheating on her. It was the loyalty I felt just going out the window. But then you got to do what you got to do when your hairdresser's off. But I just thought I've been getting fades. So I just went, oh yeah, mate, if I could get a skin fade on the back and the sides, and then just like whatever on top, a little bit, longer on top. And I didn't realise like the difference between a fade and a skin fade is a fucking razor blade.
Yeah.
And he, to be fair to him, he was on the back of my head for like 45 minutes. Like, what a perfectionist. Like, taking fucking ages. But I got a mole that just sticks out on the back of my neck, right? And next thing I know, he went, oh. Bearing in mind, this is like just above my shoulder blades, the back of my neck, but just above my shoulder blades. And I was used to fades at that point, so my hair wasn't very long. Fuck knows what he was doing down there. Yeah, lopped the top off. Fortunately, I was wearing a black shirt. He was like, "Oh, mate, sorry, you're bleeding quite a bit. I nicked your mole there." Blah, blah, blah. And so I was bleeding everywhere. He got a bit of tissue, and that didn't knock anything off the price. I was like, "You've just assaulted me," and I'm bleeding out over here.
I had a woman when I was young. She cut my hair and with the scissors, mate. Proper snipped into it, fucking pissing blood.
Yeah,
I got a free haircut. So
nice.
I was quite happy with that. But it was all dripping down. I don't know. Like she was in shock. She was like,
Yeah.
Have you ever been to like a Turkish one?
Oh yeah, they're really
No.
I went to one once, and he like, because they proper
they go in.
They go in with the lines. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah,
like
yeah.
There's no like like it was just lines.
Boom, boom, boom.
Faded up. I looked like Beppe DeMarco. Do you know what I mean? Like just faded. All like everything was like cut perfect.
Yeah.
But then like after about 3 days, when it starts to grow back, like
yeah.
Do you know what I mean? They give you the old Craig David, and it's like, and then it starts to go back. It's like it looks good for one night.
Yeah.
But then
did he flame the ears?
Yeah, flame the ears.
Flame the ears. Yeah. Oh, I've got hairy ears.
I've got hairy ears.
Mine's like a bushfire, mate.
I'll tell you what I'd love to get. I think they do it in them Turkish establishments. You know where they put the fucking like black wax on the cotton buds and put them up your nose and then rip all the hairs out.
Yeah.
I've had that done, but
is it painful?
I had a nose ring, so we could only do one.
Oh.
So I had like one nose.
Yeah, and just bush out the other one.
Bush out the other. Yeah.
Fucking hell. Did it hurt? Can't imagine
no,
it pleasant.
it was no, it didn't.
All
it wasn't
in one.
too bad. Yeah, I think. Yeah, it wasn't too.
Because whenever I pluck the odd fucking nose hair, and it always makes your eye water.
Oh yeah, they're awful, aren't they?
Yeah, but no, I would love to go to one. My funnily enough, my dad just before lockdown 2 happened, my dad went to one Turkish barbers for a haircut, and because lockdown was coming, Dad asked for the numbers that he normally gets, say like fucking I don't know, 2 on the sides or whatever, and the guy was like, no, I'll give you this, this, and this. And he basically took off 2 numbers from each that he asked for. Right. It's like, because you cannot get a haircut in the next few days. So I give you the... And then I saw Dad like the next day. He was basically bald. It was so fucking funny. It was like, I didn't even ask for this. they forced me to. I understand, though, because obviously they're basically saying you're not going to be able to get a haircut.
Yeah.
So we'll take a little bit extra off. But fucking hell. Fucking
my barber told me there's nothing really to do with barbering, but he just told me a funny story last time I went there, and I said I'm gonna have to share this on the pod because it's funny.
Yeah.
But he was saying he hasn't, where he lives he's only got a shower, he hasn't got a bath, but obviously I love a bath. And I was talking about my love for baths, and he was saying how much he loves a bath. So what he does like once a month, he gets a hotel room, and he goes in there. And he just has a bath, and it's like his luxury thing.
Brilliant. No way.
Yeah, just that. Yeah, goes in the hotel room for like a couple of hours, has a bath, and then leaves.
No.
Yeah, and then goes back to his flat. He doesn't stay there or anything, but he just goes in there for.
That's fucking mental.